started recording. Today we take chapter 12 review. Did we solve the misplaced modifiers? We solved 229, we solved 230, we solved all of that? Open your book.
230 we had it homework.
Okay, so let's start with it. Let's start with 230. Okay, number 1 عهد 230.
Yes, ma'am.
230 دي. You hear me عهد?
Yes, miss, I hear you, but can I have a second to just get my book?
Okay عهد. Till عهد comes Arwa start.
Yes.
Arwa start dear 230.
Scene 1. Alyssa, the main character, thinks about her future in the moonlight.
Yes dear, so you took in the moonlight and what did you do again? Say.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Again.
Yes.
Alyssa?
Alyssa, the main character, in the moonlight.
What does she do in the moon? What does she do in the moonlight?
Thinks about her future.
So we can say in the moonlight, Alyssa, the main character thinks about her future, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Teacher, the moonlight is the name of the movie or any moonlight?
in the moonlight. Why it's not in the moonlight? Why I didn't leave it next to things about her future? Because if I say future in the moonlight here will modify future. Here?
Yes.
In the moonlight here, it modifies future, and I don't want to modify future. I want to modify where was Alyssa. So in the moonlight, Alyssa, the main character, thinks about her future in the moonlight. Thank you. Aya Benjak.
Miss, if you want, I got my book.
Okay, Ahad, number 2.
You always drew pictures of dogs in your bedroom.
No, in the background, our link 230 dear, page 230.
Oh, you mean, okay. In the background, Owling, her father, tries to quiet Bailey, the family dog. It will be in the background, her father
Yes.
tries to quiet Bailey from the dog. Who's
Yes. Owling, yes, we have owling here, and of course the background was not owling, so the dog was owling, so I have to bring owling near to dog. So how can I say the family dog?
It will be in the background. Her father tries to quiet Bailey, the family dog who's howling.
Excellent, who's howling? Excellent, dear. Why? Because here I can show it without showing the third sentence, because here I want to say that the dog is howling, of course not the background. Thank you. I had number 3, but Aya Benjak, Batul, Dima. Aya, Batul, Dima.
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Yes, 3.
Flying in the dark, Alyssa and her father see a bat. This is 3 only. It will be... will change flying in the dark and put it beside a bat.
Excellent, dear. Why?
Because the bat is flying in the dark.
Excellent. The bat is flying in the dark, not Alyssa and her father. Okay, number 4. Ghala. Ghala. Harir.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 4. Elsa's idea about her future are at once forgotten inside the house. Once inside the house, Elsa's idea about her future
Excellent.
are at once.
Excellent. Why? Because here, if I say inside the house, it means what is inside the house? Alice's ideas. So here, once inside the house, Alice's inside ideas about the future are at once forgotten. Excellent. dear. Harir, Huda,
Yes, Miss.
Huda, 5, Elsa, Alisa.
At the age of 4, you gave me Bailey, remember? It is correct.
Yani his father, when he was 4 years old, he gave her Bailey.
No, so we will say like you gave me Bailey when I was 4.
Excellent.
So,
dear. Excellent.
yes.
Yes, excellent. Why? Because here it's misplaced modifier. It is here, so it modifies you. And you is not when he was 4, she when she was 4. So the father will reply, Judy. Judy? Layal? Leah?
Yes, Miss.
Layal?
No, Judy.
Judy, yes, Judy, 5. The father, 6. The father replies, says what?
Miss, sorry, I just entered. I don't know where we are.
Okay, Judy, page 230. I'll go to Leah and then I come to you. Leah, are you here? Okay, Lين Ahmed, Lين Matar.
Yes, teacher. Number
60, Lين.
6. You always drew pictures of dog in your bedroom, so I had to give you a real one. Wait, teacher, 1 minute. 7, right?
If I say you give you draw
Okay.
pictures of dogs in your
In
bedroom,
your bedroom,
here modifies
in your
dogs.
bedroom first.
So it modifies dogs. So the dogs are in her bedroom.
So, teacher, it will be in your bedroom. You always drew pictures of dogs, so I had to give you a real one.
Excellent, dear. Why? Because it's here modifies dogs, and the dogs are not in the bedroom. Okay. Lين الحاج.
Miss, can I answer?
Who?
Mary Muhammad.
Okay, Mariam. After Lين الحاج, you answer. Lين, huh?
Yes, teacher. Number what?
8.
Dad, I was thinking about my future career, but I forgot all about the career I'd like to pursue. With the first night air surrounding me.
I was thinking about my future career, but I forgot all about the career I would like to pursue. Chase, يعني. To pursue with the fresh night air surrounding me, يعني I pursue my dream with the fresh night. Or what happened when, with the fresh night air surrounding him, what did he do? He pursued his dream or he forgot all about the career? He forgot his dream or he pursued his career?
He forgot his career.
Yes. So where did I put with the fresh night air surrounding me?
We will put it at the beginning.
So it will be what?
It will be with the fresh night surrounding me. I was thinking about my future career.
Yes, so here, look, Yaleen. Here, with the fresh night air surrounding me modifies pursue here. And I didn't pursue with the fresh night. I forgot all about the career I'd like to pursue here with the fresh night air surrounding me. Okay? And now I go to the father. Okay, again. We go to Linda.
Answer.
Mariam, okay, say your answer. Mariam.
Yes. I will read first.
My journal is full of your ideas about what you will do one day. You will find some old entries in my journal about your aspiration to become a veterinarian. I don't know.
Veterinarian?
Yes.
Veterinarian? How can
And my journal is full of your clever ideas. We're gonna
yeah, why you removed as a clever girl?
because after it is my.
Yes, it modifies my and it cannot be. So my journal is full of your clever ideas. Excellent. Mm.
You will do one day,
Mm.
and inside a desk drawer, you will find some of my old entries because it's describing the old entries.
Excellent, dear. And in my journal about your aspiration to become a veterinarian. Excellent, dear Mary. So we go to dangling modifiers to page 231. Did we solve any? For the dangling modifiers, did we solve any?
Yes, miss, we finished it.
We finished exercise 11.
Yes, we didn't solve exercise 12.
We will go to exercise 12.
We didn't solve
Can you
it.
go to number 9, sentence 9 to see the solving?
Okay, so we stopped at 9.
No, miss, I mean at page 230, the number 9, it's stuck your page. Yes, now, okay, wait.
So girls,
See, we
then
didn't solve exercise 11 or all of it.
we didn't solve all of it. Okay,
No.
so we
Only
stopped.
question 4.
Okay, we stopped at 4.
Yes. We solved for 5 now.
Okay, we'll start from 5. Linda, 5.
Yes. By cycling up Tug Hill, the tire went flat.
Here it is dangling modifier. And by dangling modifier, it means I don't have the modifier. So I have to add a modifier. So bicycling up Tug Hill, the tire went flat. يعني the tire was bicycling يا Linda?
No. As I was bicycling up Tug Hill,
excellent.
the tire went flat.
My tire went flat. Excellent.
Yes.
Then I go to number 6. Lujai?
Yes, miss. By paying close attention to your surroundings, it's easy to write a good story.
By paying close attention. Who pays close attention?
You.
Yes, excellent. You what? You it's easy?
So it's easy to write a good story by paying close attention to your surrounding.
By paying close attention to your surrounding, you or what did again say it, Rajay?
I just brought the second part of the sentence to the beginning.
Okay. Okay. By paying close attention, or by paying close attention to your surroundings, you should find it because it is you or he or they should find it easy to write a good story. Okay, this should have something to modify. So it will be you when you pay close attention to your surroundings. Thank you, Lujay. Thank you, dear. Malak Al-Haj?
Yes, miss.
7.
While walking in the wood, 2 long-eared owls flying overhead.
Yes, I remember we solved this. Yes, 7.
It will be we solved till 8, I think.
Yes, so 7 will be what, Imala?
We will put it flying overhead last night.
Where after what?
We will put it. we will remove. We will remove 2 long-eared I will put owls flying overhead last night.
Yes, so we'll not remove too long-eared. We will remove flying overhead last night and bring it closer to owls because it modifies owls. So here it will be flying overhead last night, out. Because if I say flying overhead last night, it modifies I, and of course I was not flying. So I saw 2 long-eared owls flying overhead last night. As we solved 8-2, or we didn't solve? By mistake, I showed it to you, so I'll explain it. By always putting my keys in the same place, my keys are never lost. By always putting them in the same place, my keys are never lost. So here, them should be referred to, changed to my keys, because them here refers to what? So by always putting my keys in the same place, I never lose them. So I put the keys in the same place. Okay, we go to number 10. Thank you, Malika.
Yes, miss.
10.
While talking on the phone, my mother.
9, Emil.
9. Looking to the west, the moon rose over Cleopatra Needle. The moon rose over Cleopatra Needle, looking to the west.
Excellent, dear. Okay, to the west. Okay, I also by mistake showed 10. I will answer it. While I was talking on the phone, my mother knocked on my door. While talking on the phone, my mother, it means that she was knocking on the phone. She was talking on the phone and she knocked the door. So here, while I was talking on the phone, my mother knocked my door. Okay, now we go to exercise 12, revising the paragraph. Okay, Marie Mohammed, number 1.
Yes, it will be correct if you said my mother knocked on my door while talking on the phone.
Yes, Malika answered it.
I know, but if
I answered it. I answered 10.
Yes, I know, but will it be correct if I said my mother knocked on my door?
I can't hear you well.
Can I say my mother knocked on my door while talking on the phone?
Excellent. While I was talking also, because if I said while talking on the phone, it will be that she was talking on the phone. Okay, Marie Mohammed, exercise 12. Mariam?
Miss, couldn't it be
Yes,
right?
miss.
Wouldn't just be what, Yehuda?
And couldn't number 10 be right? No, yes, she was
No,
talking on the phone.
How while talking on the phone? Yani who was talking on the phone? Was my mother, so the meaning is changed. She was talking
right?
on the phone, not I.
Okay.
Marie Mohammed,
Yes,
1 in
miss,
exercise 12.
yes. Yeah, okay. To understand great architects, Frank Lloyd Wright is one of the most famous architects, modern architects. Maybe we can add something, right? Whatever we want.
Yes, to understand great architects. Frank Lloyd Wright? Frank Lloyd Wright? Is understand architects? Or who?
No, we can say we can see, for example.
Excellent. We study, or we can see, or you study. Here he added you study Frank Lloyd Wright, and he removed this, and then you okay?
Yes.
You discover, and now we go to number 2. Maya?
Yes. Okay. Visiting Chicago and its suburbs, many of his designers.
Actually, it is showed also in the screen, dear. So you'll solve 3, Amaya. To understand great architects, you study Frank Lloyd Wright and dot. Visiting Chicago and its suburbs, okay? Here you discover why, because who will visit Chicago and its suburbs? You. So you study Frank Lloyd Wright. Visiting Chicago and its suburbs, you discover many of his designs. So go to number 3, Amai.
Okay. By following the lines of nature, the Miss, can we exchange between by
Yes.
the following?
Yes, by following the lines of nature. Who Frank Lloyd Wright?
Yes, was invented.
He was invented. Frank Lloyd Wright removed. By following the lines of nature, Frank Lloyd Wright removed the pairing style of architecture. Okay, I'll show you again. What does it mean here? By following the lines of nature, the pairing style of Frank Lloyd Wright's architecture was invented. By following the lines of nature, the pairing style followed the lines of nature, or he followed the lines of nature? Frank Lloyd followed the lines of nature. So by following the lines of nature, Frank Lloyd Wright, because he is the one modified to be following the lines of nature, removed the pairing style of architecture. Remove the pairing style of architecture. Number 4, attempting to create an open feeling in the homes. Also, it will be what? Wright here, or Frank Lloyd Wright, unnecessary. Okay? Again, girls, by following the lines of nature, Frank Lloyd Wright invented the pairing style of architecture. So he removed it here and he put it there. Attempting, who was attempting? He himself, Frank Lloyd, was attempting to create an open feeling in homes. Wright removed unnecessary walls. Instead of unnecessary walls were removed, because here it will be attempting, the walls attempted to do that. Okay, so I also answered
Can I answer
5. So we go to number, now 5, we will start considering the alternative. Considering the alternative, Nancy, answer it. Nancy? Nirvana?
Yes, miss.
Nancy, okay, answer 5 here, Nancy. Nancy, where is your
Miss,
project,
I
Nancy?
don't have my book because
Okay,
I'm
where
not
is
at
your
home.
project here?
My project?
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
it has 5 marks.
I know, I told us.
Okay, dear. Nirvana, 5 here, Nirvana.
Yes, miss. Considering the alternative, open spaces were a welcome change for homeowners.
Who considered the alternatives?
The homeowners.
Excellent. Excellent.
The homeowners welcomed a change for open spaces.
Yes, excellent. We go to number 6, Noor. Noor, are you here?
Yes,
Ragad?
can you hear me?
Yes, Noor, 6 here, Noor.
Yes, using his ideas for construction, Tennessee, Frank Lloyd Wright's own house was built in Spring Green, Wisconsin. We will do Frank Lloyd Wright's own house was built in Spring Green using.
Yes.
Miss, what's Tennessee?
What is what? Built. A place.
Oh, okay. Using his ideas for construction.
Okay, if we look at it here, using his ideas for construction, Taliesin, Frank Lloyd Wright's own house, okay, was built in Spring Green, Wisconsin. Using his ideas for construction directly refers to Frank, so I have to remove it. It is the name of his house. Frank Lloyd Wright built Taliesin his own house in Spring Green, Wisconsin. Although destroyed twice by fire, what is destroyed twice by fire? Wright rebuilt. He was destroyed twice by fire. Wright was destroyed twice by fire. No, experiencing fire twice. Wright rebuilt Taliesin both times. Concerning Taliesin, a second, number 8, Ragad. مريم شغدلي. سارة.
Yes.
سارة 8 يا سارة.
Concerning Taliesin, a second structure, Taliesin West, was constructed in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Considering Taliesin, Wright did what? He considered Taliesin, so I have to bring Wright. So Wright constructed a second structure here. I will solve the whole question. Concerning Taliesin, Wright constructed a second structure, Taliesin West. Instead of using was constructed here, I will bring it there. Why? Because I want Wright to be here next to concerning Taliesin, because he is the one who concerned about it. For learning about designs, architecture students use this building as a school. Instead of this building is used to, instead of making passive, make it a normal sentence. Instead of this building is used, so architecture students use this building as a school today. Upon selecting Wright's architecture plans, the Guggenheim family erected a unique circular museum in New York City. So we go to revising the here chapter review.
Miss Wet, I'm writing.
Okay, we go to chapter review. I will upload it, yeah, Huda. I will send it to you on WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay.
Chapter 12, the revision, sentence number 1. We stopped at Sarah. Yes, Sarah?
Yes, Miss. Explain Miss page what?
Number 1 on page 233.
This report is on waves of energy. Miss, I don't understand, Miss.
Miss,
what
didn't we say?
This report is on waves of energy. Light waves may travel. Okay, remove this report is on waves of energy. Removed it. Start from sentence 2, Sarah. Read it. Light
waves may travel fastest than sound waves, but the principle by which all waves of energy travel is the same.
So where is the mistake?
May
travel fastest than sound waves?
Light waves may travel faster.
Travel faster than sound waves. Yes. Sentence number 3. Serene?
Yes, teacher. To understand this idea, you need to do anything more complicated than
yes. Why you don't have to do nothing is wrong?
Because we can't put two
negatives.
Yes.
Don't and nothing? No. You don't have to do anything. Excellent, Serene. 3, Serena?
Miss 3 or 4?
4.
To create a rope wave, a hand is moved while holding it. Can we say you should move your hand?
Excellent. You should move your hand. Excellent, dear. Number 5, Sham Hassan. Sham Mazen. Tia. Wad. Budur. Sham Tia Wad Budur.
Yes.
Tia 5 6.
No, Miss, I'm Wad.
Wad. Okay, Wad 5 فيها Wad.
The high and low spots on the rope waves are no different from the currents through of the water. We can.
And 5 there is no change, dear. So go to number 6.
Okay. The more hard you remove the rope, the more greater the amount of energy created that travels through the wave. The more
harder?
The more hard you move the rope.
Can I say the more harder?
Yes.
More harder?
No.
Double comparison? More harder?
No, it's wrong. It's more hard. The harder we remove
Excellent.
more.
So I remove more. So the harder you move the rope, the amount of energy, the more greater?
The greater.
Yes, I also remove more. I also remove more. Yes, what? Tia?
Teacher Nada.
Yes.
For Tia, her mic isn't working from the first period.
Okay, عهد number 7. The gentler. Yes, يا عهد. The gentler. 7. Arwa, can I say the gentler?
Sorry, miss, but my...
Okay, يا عهد, can I say the gentler in number 7?
No.
Can I say what?
It will be the more gentle.
The more gently, excellent. The more gently you move the rope, the what? No, the lesser number of waves you create, lesser?
The more
number
less.
is countable. Now number is countable. I use less or what for it?
Less. The more less.
The fewer, dear. Because it's countable, so I use few. Less for sugar. Few for books. Fewer books are used. Fewer number of waves you create.
Okay.
Arwa, 8.
It will be than anyone else, you know?
Yes, why you added else here? When I compare two things, when I want to say that he is taller than any other boy in his class, taller than any other boy in his class is a logical comparison because he is a boy in the class. So I have to say than any other boy. When I say he is taller than the boys in his class is wrong because he is a boy in his class. So I have to say other. He is taller than any other boy. So I'm not including him in the boys in the class. So here, can you name more kinds of waves than anyone else you know? Because he is, or the waves are from what he already know. So anyone else you know? Number 9, Aya Benjak, Batul, Dima.
Yes, teacher.
9.
After reading this selection, you would not include light waves, sound waves, rope waves, and water waves on a list of waves of energy, but think more harder to make your list more longer. Think harder to make
Read it from the beginning, yes, yeah, Dima.
I read it.
After reading this selection, you wouldn't not?
You would not.
You would not include. Then?
Harder and longer.
Yes, harder and longer, yes.
Is there something else?
Yes, it will be. Yes, and I remove button and say think harder to make your list longer. Excellent, Dima, I'll show you.
Teacher, shall we go to the next class?
Now?
Yes, it's 11.
Let's finish this and then I'll give you them 5 minutes for the second one. Number 10, Huda?
Yes, miss. Did you consider musical instruments?
It is correct. Go to 11.
Yeah. Okay. Number 11. Vibrating widely. A musician's plucked guitar strings are a source of sound waves.
Yes. He was vibrating wildly. The musician himself was vibrating loudly?
No, a musician's plucked guitar strings vibrating wildly are a source of sound waves.
Excellent يا هدى. حرير 12.
Those strings don't never stay still when you hear
Yes, so
music.
you removed what?
We remove don't.
Excellent. Either to remove don't or either to remove never, make it ever. So excellent يا حريري. It means strings never stay still. We go to number 13. غلا. غلا. جودي.
Number 13.
جودي.
Yes. Think about your favorite
Favoritist. Think
no.
about your favoritist. Huh?
It will be your favorite singers in the word.
Yes, excellent. Number 14. Layal. Leah. Lean Matar.
Yes, teacher, number 14.
Mm-hmm.
To make their music, vocal cords are vibrated. It's right.
Vocals. To make their music, the vocals are vibrated. Yani, to make their music, the vocals, I want to change vocals and make it people. They do something to the vocal cords. They vibrate their vocal cords. They vibrate their vocal cords. Okay, 15 is also short. Waves of energy form the vocal cords are which we hear as the human voice. Okay, the problem is it shows the answer. So here he took it from this sentence and he put it here. He removed it from the ending and he put it here. Lin El-Haj 16. There aren't scarcely no.
There aren't scarcely no instruments that don't send out no waves of energy, but
there aren't scarcely.
There aren't scarcely any.
Okay, any, but aren't scarcely also?
Yes.
Aren't is negative, not is negative, and scarcely is negative, double negative.
So there are.
There are scarcely any instruments that don't send out no waves.
Any waves.
Any waves, don't send out or any waves of energy. From air blown through wind instruments to strings vibrated on string instruments to strings vibrating on string instruments. Here. Okay. Linda?
Yes. Some people enjoy the waves of energy produced by surfaces being tapped on percussion instruments more than any instrument ever invented.
Yes, but because it's here more than any instruments ever invented, it is itself an instrument that has been ever invented, so I have to separate it. Like the boy taller than any boy in his class, and he is a boy in his class. It is an instrument that has been invented. So then any, I add what? Other. Other, I add other than any other instrument ever invented. Why? Why here? Because it is an instrument. It has been invented. So when I compare it by more two things, I have to say any other instrument ever invented. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Go to your break.